In this video, you will learn about Selix, which is an all-in-one solution for Amazon sellers. My guest today is Marko Varnas. He will go through Selix interface and features, and he will explain what you can expect if you sign up for their tool. Two things I like in Selix is that they have a Selix benchmarker tool, which is completely free. You don't need to sign up for their service. You can just activate Selix benchmarker for your Amazon account and see how your advertising campaigns compare to competitors. So the benchmarker will tell you how you could improve your advertising strategy and much more. So I encourage you to check additional video also for Selix benchmarker at the top and in the description. You will find the links. Another thing I like about Selix that besides the software solution, they can also advise you in your advertising strategies. So even if you buy the lowest plan, you will get monthly call with their PPC strategist, and they will help you to understand how you could improve your campaigns and strategy in advertising on Amazon. This video is part of the Demo Mondays video series where we invite different Amazon software solutions and we ask them to present their tools just like this on the screen. And if you like what we do and what we create, don't forget to click like button below videos and sign up for our channel. And now let's welcome Marko and Selix. Hello, Marko. It's nice to have you here. So please, could you tell us what is Selix and how does it help Amazon sellers?
Hello, Augustus. I'm really glad to be here. Really looking forward to the session. So basically, our Selix mission is to make Amazon advertising easier and less time consuming for customers while improving the advertising performance and growing the business. So basically, Selix helps you with multiple easy to use automation tools when it comes to advertising, like creating and automating your sponsored products and sponsored brand campaigns, insightful benchmark reports to give you an understanding of how you are performing in comparison to your competitors. On top of that, we also have Selix PPC experts basically to guide you to drive intelligent decisions directly showing your growth potential every month. So basically, PPC experts from our Selix team are going to spend time with you in order to customize your ad strategy and increase your Amazon profitability. And next to all of our advertising solutions and the PPC guidance that we provide to you, we also have plenty of organic solutions. So boosting Amazon PPC requires, as you know, a robust organic foundation, right? So Selix helps connect all your advertising data to, for example, listing optimization, organic rankings. We have a profit feature. We have a reviews feature to keep track of your reviews. So basically everything you need in order to support you during your advertising workaround.
All right. And what is your target Amazon seller? What kind of people are the best fit for your software?
So basically, Selix is designed for advertisers on Amazon who are looking to scale and improve their advertising performance without having to invest a significant amount of time into managing campaigns and developing PPC expertise. So in that sense, I would say like Selix is both designed for beginners and advanced advertisers who want to make their lives with Amazon advertising easier. And Selix uses both innovative automation software and expert PPC consulting and guidance, as I told you before. Like it's a combination of a software as a solution and an agency.
And in what marketplaces are you able to provide like these automations and optimizations with your tool?
So at this moment, we provide plenty of European marketplaces like the UK marketplace, the German marketplace, the Italian marketplace, the marketplace from France, from Spain. We also have the Indian marketplace. And when it comes to North American, we have USA, Mexico, and Canada right now.
All right, so we're ready now to jump to your screen and learn more about Selix and how to use it.
All right, perfect. So as you can see on my screen, I'm logged in right now in our software, right? So here on the left, you have the navigation bar, actually all the features that we have available right now, right? So I'm just gonna start from top to bottom and just share some words on each feature, right? So first of all, we have our dashboard feature. So if you click yourself into this feature, you can have an overview of all your important metrics over the last 30 days. As you can see here, we have multiple gadgets with, for example, your ad spend, your sponsored product ad spend, your sponsored brand ad spend, your total ACOS, how many units you sold in the last 30 days. And this gets automatically synced every day. So you don't have to do anything. Basically, you just click yourself into the dashboard of Sellics and you have an overview of how you are performing in the last 30 days. Now, the next feature I want to spend more time on basically is our benchmarker feature, because this is a feature we are very proud of. The benchmarker is a feature where you get access to all your benchmark reports monthly, automatically, as you can see here in this demo account. And what actually the benchmark report is I'm going to show you right now. So if you open your benchmark report, basically, this is what you'll get to see. The Sellics benchmarker will give you a clear picture of your Amazon PPC performance by comparing your own performance, your ACOS, your cost per click, your click-through rate, your conversion rate, to your true competitors. So what we can see here in this demo report is actually we are looking right now for the month of January, so last month basically, in the US marketplace. So for this account, we summarize all the advertising data in the last month. So basically you can see here at this performance funnel, the number of impressions that were hit last month in the US marketplace for that account, which led to this click-through rate, this percentage of click-through rate, which led to so many clicks, which led to so much conversion rate, which led to so many orders. And those orders had an average order value of so many dollars, which in total were so many sales. And again, your click-through rate led to so many clicks, which led to an average of $1 cost per click that you had in January, which led to so much ad spend. Now, if you divide ad spend with ad sales, as you probably know, as an advertiser on Amazon, this is your ACOS. So you can see here on this benchmark report that you will get automatically in Sellics every month. It will have a performance funnel, like all your important KPIs will be measured here. And as you can see here, we have a red indication, like minus or plus in some cases here of percentage-wise under each metric. So basically that's a comparison to the month before of the month that we are seeing. So if we are seeing January right now, this means that, for example, your impressions went down by 0.1% in comparison to December. So this can actually give you a cool insight how you were performing last month, right? So this is the month-over-month changes. You can leave that on or off, however you prefer. Now, if I scroll down to this benchmark report, actually, we also have some recommendations about some products that you could optimize better, right? If I scroll down, we have our impact driver analysis. This is a premium feature, actually. So when you are at trial at Sellics, you don't have access to this feature, but to this benchmark report, this is totally available when you are signing up. This is for free. If you visit our homepage, like I can just show you at our homepage, this product analyzer, this is basically what I'm talking about. You can see here a demo report, and you can sign up for your own report for free. Now, if I scroll down again, in order to show you some other cool features that this benchmark report has, a very cool feature here is a product analysis. So you can see here a table with your products that you were advertising on in January on the US marketplace, right? You see the products here and you see the metrics here. So we analyze the big 4 KPIs like ACOS, conversion rate, click-through rate, and cost per click. And then we compare those to the appropriate benchmark. So basically we take your data and we compare it to other sellers from the same marketplace and then within the same month, how they were performing, and we give you an estimate. So green means, like if you see a green color, this means basically that your product is outperforming the benchmark in comparison to other sellers. If you see a red color, like in this case, that means that there is room for improvement, of course. And orange, in this case, for example, means that the product's performance is about average. So let's make just an example at this office chair, for example. If you go to your cost per click, you see here that your average cost per click in the month of January was at $1, right? And you can see here, your cost per click is above the product category benchmark, which was at $0.27. So you see that you are overspending here in this case. You are bidding too high. Your cost per click was way higher in comparison to other sellers, right? So this is some very cool insights that you can see on our benchmark report. Now, if I scroll down, there are plenty of other cool things that you can see here. Unfortunately, in order to cover everything today, I don't want to spend more time on this. Maybe something I can highlight here, for example, is that at the end, you get also your score, right? How was your overall performance? And as you can see here, for example, like conversion rate, for example, your account had a conversion rate in total of 10% in January. And this was way above the category benchmark. So you were doing a really good job when it comes to conversion rate. You had a better conversion rate than the average seller in that category and in that month in the marketplace. So that's basically our benchmark report, which when you are a trial, you can have it for free, right? And when you are a customer, you will get this report every month here in this feature automatically. It will open, like you can see here. You can have it for different marketplaces, right? So for the marketplace in France, for UK, USA, as you can see here, for Germany, you can have all the marketplaces that we have available on Sellics. You can also have a benchmark report on them, right? And you can take a look on the most recent reports here. If you scroll down, you can take a look from December and so on. Now, the next feature that we have is Amazon advertising. And this is really where Sellics has the most features and has done a great job by providing a lot of automation tools, which I want to show you right now. So let me jump into this demo account. Let's choose a German marketplace. All right. So here, basically, you see all our advertising solutions that we have available. On the left, you can see sponsored products with those features that are included for the sponsored products. And on the right, you see that we also have some features available for sponsored brands. And on top of that, we also have a feature available for sponsored display. But as you can see, we focus more on sponsored products because like 80% right now on Amazon, when it comes to advertising, are still sponsored products. Now, the one feature I really want to focus when it comes to sponsored products as a solution that Sellics provides is our Smart Campaigns feature. So let's take a look at our Smart Campaigns feature. The Smart Campaigns feature is basically, let me say it like this, it's a campaign creation wizard. So basically, you give us an ASIN with its SKU, you give us a goal, and you give us a budget, and we are going to automatically create the campaigns for you for that ASIN. And not only that, we are also going to optimize ongoing your campaigns with an algorithm. So we will reduce or increase the bids. We will move keywords from one ad group to another in order for your campaigns to run better. So basically, it's a 5-minute job. You just give us an ASIN and we create the whole campaign structure for you, and we automate the whole process afterwards. So let's take an example here. We add this ASIN with its SKU number. We select the German marketplace, and let's click the button Create Sellics Smart Campaigns. So now basically you have to go over 3 simple steps in order that we create the campaigns for you. First of all, you have to select which is your goal for that advertising ASIN that you have just given us, right? So do you want to focus on profitability? Do you want to grow sales while breaking even? Do you want to grow sales as much as possible? Or of course, you can customize your own target ACOS, right? So basically, you can see also here that Sellics is going to give you some suggestions for a target ACOS for each of the different strategies. So for example, focus on profitability, Sellics will give you a target ACOS recommendation of this percentage for that ASIN that you just gave us. Now you wonder, how does Sellics give me this recommendation, right? So this is a very simple answer. Sellics will take a look at the data that we have from that ASIN that you just gave us. So it's going to take a look if you were advertising that ASIN before, what data do we have, how was the ACOS in the last period of time for your ASIN, and of course, what is also very important here at Sellics is that you can add the cost of goods for that ASIN into Sellics, and this will give you much better target ACOS basically, because we are going to also include your cost of goods when it comes to analyzing your profit margin. So the cost of goods can be added in the profit feature. I can just show you really quickly how to do that. You go into the profit feature, you select your MWS integration, right? And then you go to the cost manager. So this is also a very cool feature at Sellics where you can upload your shipping costs and cost of goods for your own products. So this is basically something that you will only have available in Sellics. We will not sync that data with Amazon. So this will be meaningful for you because you will be able to understand better your profit margin when we also exclude when we also include, let's say better, your shipping and cost of goods, right? So if you have added the shipping and cost of goods for your product, we will give you a much better recommendation of an ACOS for that ASIN, right? So in this case, but let's just choose our own target ACOS of 50%, right? And just click the next button. So the next step is basically, what is your daily budget for this product, right? So this again depends on how aggressive you want to be. We give you here a recommendation of 50 euro per day, right? But of course, if you have any historical budget, you can also use that here. Let's take this 50 euro as a daily budget. You click on next. And now the last point is to add keywords, right? You need to give us some keywords in order for the algorithm to work on, to make better decisions afterwards, right? So you need to give us some keywords basically to start with for your campaigns that are also relevant to your product, right? You can type in 5 keywords here that you have in your title or your product list or your bullet points that are also like, of course, have to do something with your product, right? So in this example, let's add sleeping bag, because this is actually what this ASIN is about that we just selected. We click on next. And now you can basically see what happens. Select Smart Campaigns will now create automatically for you 3 campaigns for that one ASIN. It will create one automatic campaign. It will create one manual campaign with 3 ad groups, and it will also create a manual category campaign. And you can see some of those campaigns will have keyword automation on and bid automation on. So basically, this is what the algorithm is going to do afterwards. After you have clicked on create your campaigns and ad groups, it will constantly improve your campaigns every day. So it will reduce the bids for bad performing targets or keywords. It will increase the bids for good performing keywords so that you can have even more sales and traffic. And it will move keywords from one ad group to another in order to perform better. So basically it does everything for you automatically. And you just saw, it took me 5 minutes to complete all the steps. You just click on create campaigns and ad groups, and that's it. It's a very powerful and unique tool. Now, besides the smart campaigns I just showed you, of course, we have a lot of other features that help you to boost your advertising ads. Like we have an automation feature where basically you can create your own rules. Let me just give you an example. If I click myself into this feature, you have different rule sets here basically, and you can create a rule set for your automatic campaigns that, for example, if the ACOS of a search term is above your target ACOS after so many clicks, then please Selix go ahead and decrease my target bid by so much %. So basically here you have the opportunity to create your own rules for the Selix software to make those changes for you when it comes to bid rules and keyword rules. We also have an autopilot feature, which is basically an algorithm that will make constantly adjustments to your campaigns. We have a placements features in order to keep track of your placements. We have an automation also for sponsored brands. As you can see, advertising is one of the most prominent features within our Selix software. This is where we focus also in the last year, and we provide plenty of solutions there if you want manually to change your advertising strategy and boost it, or if you want everything to be running out on automation. Now, besides all those advertising solutions that we have, of course, we also have organic solutions. So what do I mean by organic solutions? Of course, when it comes to your everyday Amazon business, you also want to improve your organic position, right? So you want to add relevant keywords to your listings. You want to optimize your bullet points, your title. You want to be on track of your reviews, right? So we cover those areas of your everyday Amazon business as well. We have a keyword research tool that will give you a search volume for keywords that your ASINs appear, right? We have organic rankings in order to see at which position do you rank for a specific keyword with your ASIN. We have our content manager where we will give you some recommendations of what you can do to improve your listings, right? I can just click myself into to show you how it looks like, right? Our content manager, as you can see here, we have here all your products, and we have the title, how many charts you have in your title for that product, the bullet points that you're using, how many images you have. So you see here again, green color yellow color, and red color. So basically, again, those are recommendations from us, what you can do to improve at some certain points, right? For example, in this product, on the last bullet point, you could add some more charge, for example, right? It's in red color. So you just click into optimize and you can add more keywords and more sentences to your last bullet point in order to increase your organic traffic. Now we also have a reviews and questions feature, right, which is also very cool. It will give you a nice summary of your reviews and questions that you got for a specific time frame, right? So it's very cool to be on top of your reviews, to really analyze your reviews and questions. And we also are testing right now a new feature which is called review requests, where basically you give us the permission to request automatically reviews for you, right? When someone buys your product on Amazon, that you automatically send out a review request afterwards. Now, of course, all those features have a lot of metrics, have a lot of action points. So in order to support you in an efficient way, we have a very big help center with a lot of FAQ articles, with a lot of video guides, with a lot of video tutorials. We have a lot of courses that you can take for free in order to understand all our features. We have webinars every week that you can sign in from the tool. And of course, something that I want to mention here is that with all our packages, you have PPC guidance with an expert. So let me talk a little bit more about our packages and offerings in this place. So our offerings, right? So when you want to sign up for a Sellics package, we have the following plans. First of all, the Sellics benchmarker, as you remember, the benchmark report is absolutely for free. You can just visit our homepage right now under sellics.com and request your free benchmark report. Now, if you want to subscribe to Sellics, we have two packages. We have the Advertising Advisor package and we have the Managed Service package. Now, the Advertising Advisor package basically gives you access to the Sellics benchmark reports every month, as you saw before. It will give you access to all of our features that I just showed you before in our software. So you're going to have access to your Sellics Smart campaigns, to other automation tools, to our content SEO features, to our reviews features, basically to everything. And on top of that, you're going to have personalized platform onboarding and coaching and monthly performance reviews. So that basically means you will have the opportunity to book a call every month with a PPC advisor from our team, who is going to constantly give you advice on how to use the software in the best way. And of course, he is going to help you to create your first campaigns, to run the automation. He'll give you all the guidance that you need every month, right? And we also have our Managed Services package. So this is something very unique right now in the market, because basically this is a combination of an agency and a software as a solution. Because in the Managed Services package, you have everything that I just mentioned from the advisor, from the Advertising Advisor package, right? But in the Managed Services packages, basically a PPC expert from our team is going to take over your ads. So he will set all the campaigns up, he will set the automation up running, and you will have the opportunity to personalize your ongoing PPC optimization. You're going to have regular meetings with your Managed Service advisor for reporting your KPIs and to measure your goals again, to keep track of your performance. So you're always on top, and you always have this opportunity to speak with your Managed Service advisor, who will take over your ads basically for you. So you don't have to do anything in the software, but you still will have, of course, access to the software and can review every day your account. Now, in the Advertising Advisor, as I mentioned before, you have a monthly guidance from a PPC expert, but you basically handle the software alone. So let me just give you an example, right? So you are a beginner when it comes to Amazon advertising. You don't have the knowledge, you don't have the time. So basically, if you would sign up for the Managed Services package, someone is going to take care of your ads. You will have monthly reporting meetings with that person. So you will get a clear understanding of what is happening in your account. And let's say that after 3 months, you already have a knowledge about Amazon advertising, you can handle your own ads. Then of course, you can go for the Advertising Advisor package and use the software and have your monthly PPC guidance from an advisor, right? So as you can see, there's a lot of playground to interact. So you can choose whatever package suits you the best. If you're a beginner, if you have already some advertising knowledge, if you have the time to take care of your business with our software, or if you don't have time, then just choose the managed services packages, right? So basically, what all those packages have in common is that they save you time, you get an expert opinion, you grow with a tailored ad strategy, and you increase your profitability, right? So those are the 4 key elements that you need to have in mind when signing whichever package that you want. Now, let's take an example at the Sellics Managed Service package, right? So as I told you before, if you do not have PPC expertise and you need an expert to automate and drive PPC campaign, Sellics has a solution. One of our trained advertising strategists will perform all the actions in your account that are necessary to achieve your objectives, right? So how it will look like is, as you can see here in this example, Sellics Managed Services intersects between an agency and a software as a solution model. So first of all, you're going to work with our PPC experts to build a growth strategy catered towards your needs. Then you're going to align on metrics of success and performance goals. And then you're going to receive monthly check-ins on the performance. And if there's any room for improvements, of course, you're going to gain full transparency on your progress by having full access to our PPC managed software, right? Because you have access to the software, you can log in every day and take a look at what is happening in your account. And this basically summarizes how, for example, the managed service package would go along.
Marco, and one question, the pricing, how does it affect when someone is connecting multiple marketplaces or multiple brands into one Sellics account?
Well, that's a good question. In our case, it doesn't affect really the pricing. So it doesn't matter if you're selling in multiple marketplaces. Let's say, in an example, you're selling in the German marketplace, you're selling in the US marketplace. You can integrate both into our software at the same price.
All right. And could you now give us an example of some case studies or case usage? How could people, Amazon business owner, use your software in their business?
That's a very good question. So overall, I think the major points I would name where the Sellics software is extremely useful for Amazon sellers is that it saves you time with our advertising automation tools, like the smart campaigns I just showed you before. We have the rules-based automation. We have a lot of automation tools when it comes to advertising. So we save you time. We increase your profit and scale your ads by providing an extremely powerful tool, which does not only cover Amazon advertising solution, but it also provides features to boost you organically, right? Like our content and SEO solutions, which I just showed you before, our reviews and questions feature, and of course, our profit feature, where you can analyze your profit margin. So let's make an example. With Sellics, you're able to drive your organic rankings by increasing your overall sales with advertising with our advertising solutions and guidance. You're able to optimize product listings and be on track of your reviews for better organic and ad conversion with our content and SEO and reviews feature. And of course, you are able to understand your profit margin better by adding the cost of goods to the profit feature in order also to get ad profits and break-even acres calculated automatically. And don't forget, right, on top of that, you also have the constant guidance, either from an advisor expert or someone actually taking over your ads in the managed services package. So basically what I will summarize is that Sellics has plenty of automation tools. It has, besides the Amazon advertising tools, it also provides a lot of solutions when it comes to content and SEO, on reviews, in order to understand your profit margin better. And of course, on top of that, you also have guidance, real-time guidance. Every month you have the calls with one of our experts.
Yeah, it's really amazing offering from your side. And actually, it's an international question. You know, if there is an Amazon seller from Spain, maybe he's not comfortable with English. Do you provide support and guidance in, let's say, those more popular languages?
Yes, of course we do. Like Sellics has over 35 different nationalities working within the company. So you can imagine we have Spanish speaking persons, we have Italian speaking persons, we have Indian speaking persons. We have a lot of different languages, a lot of different support that we can offer. So yeah, basically you are covered in this area as well.
Sounds good. And final question, do you have any offer for Orange Click viewers?
Yes, we do. So we have a discount of 90% off the first month of service, either the advertising advisor package or the managed service package. Basically, so when you sign up for the advertising advisor or the managed service packages, you will get 90% off for the first month in a 3-month plan. And now we also have another discount offer for you guys, 20% off an annual plan for the 12-month advertising advisor plan or the 12-month managed services plan.
And yeah, if you want to claim this discount, please, when you are signing up for Sellics, you will go on the onboarding call or first like consultation call with the Sellics team. And then don't forget to mention that you watched Orange Click video and claim your discount directly with the person you're talking to. All right. Thank you very much, Marco. It was a pleasure to have you here. And everyone who is watching, if you want to try Sellics, the most important feature, especially if you don't want to invest yet and see how they do things, check their Sellics benchmarker tool. It's for free. We also have additional video about this and more in depth. You will find the link below in the description as well. And yeah, thanks, Marco, and good luck in your business. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Augustus. It was a pleasure being here. Bye-bye.
If you think that Sellics could be part of your Amazon business daily routine, check the links below, and I encourage you to sign up for their tool. You can try it, run Sellics Benchmarker, which is for free. And actually, if you will sign up for their paid plan, keep an eye for a promotion below in the description. I think at the moment they're offering 20% off the annual subscription, and another option is 90% first month if you sign up for the 3 months commitment. And these discounts you have to claim when you are onboarding with Sellics software with one of their representatives. All the links are below. And now I would like to invite you to watch other video with Thomas from Sellics. And he is explaining how you can use and analyze the reports which you get from Sellics Benchmarker.